I'm going to ask for lots of rounds of applause. Can I get one right now? Thank you. Appreciate that. I normally have other comedians on the show, so I have an opportunity to dry off my forehead. Our first comedian coming to the stage, pretty fresh to the comedy scene. She's really killing it right now. Super funny chick. She's got some jokes.
Keep going.
This is the third time I've hosted the show. It's going swimmingly. All right, please welcome to the stage, Stacey Stark.
One time I cleared my throat and I was on stage and a lot of phlegm actually flew out of my mouth. I have the video on YouTube if you want to watch it. Do you like my hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's Bear. Do you guys know what Bear is?
Oh.
It's a brand of paint that I sell at my job. It's been rated #1 by consumers for 5 years in a row now. Bear also makes a line of deck stains. They have the transparent, the semi-transparent, the solid color stain, and the deck over. The deck over is for when your deck is totally gone to shit and you just don't know what to do with it. So you just slap that on there. Makes it last a few more years. A lot of people, when they're going to stain their decks, make the mistake of power washing their deck, and that's the only thing that they do to clean their deck. And the thing about power washing is if you do that, it's okay, but you have to hold it at least 15 inches away from the deck, otherwise you'll completely destroy the grain of the wood. Okay, 15 inches minimum. Another thing about staining decks is you need to make sure to get rid of all of the old stain, all the crap, all the mold, mildew buildup in your wood. You need to make sure to get rid of all that shit first. So Bear came out with a product to strip all of the old stain and everything off of your decks. So you put that on there, you let that sit 15 minutes, then you gently hose it off. And then the next product you have to use is the Bear Deck Cleaner, which not only cleans your deck, but it also neutralizes the stripper that you use to stain or to strip your deck. Let that sit for 15 minutes, hose it off nice and gentle, and then you're ready to finally put down that stain. You let that stain dry thoroughly, and then you can go on there with that second coat. So that's how you stain your deck with the Bear line of stains. Bombing. I'm sorry. I used to have a car. It was a 2004 Chevy Impala. It was white. And so I was like, this is super boring. I have to do something about this. So I decided to paint a rainbow on my driver's side door because I'm not very creative and I apparently want everyone to know that I'm gay. But after the shooting in Orlando happened, my dad texted me. And he was like, I think it's about time you repaint your car. And I was okay with that because I had been getting some comments, like people would yell fag at me, give me weird looks and stuff. But like, what if, like I'm not even gay though? What if I just really happen to enjoy refracted light? It really does make me sad though. Not for me, but for them. Because I mean, what kind of person sees someone and thinks in the last 5 seconds, like, I don't know this person, but I've concluded that their lifestyle choice doesn't match up with what I ignorantly find to be acceptable. So I'm going to yell some weird shit at them, and then maybe they'll find Jesus. Or kill themselves. I don't know. But the worst thing, though, is that in all of their devoutness or whatever, they completely miss the point. Like, all the shit that Jesus actually said. You know, stuff like, love thy neighbor, and like, don't judge, because that's totally not your place. Or just stuff like, don't be an asshole. Actually, I don't really know what Jesus said. I've never read the Bible. Let's find out. It's really dark on the stage. For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? So that's something Jesus said. You know, like if I'm like walking down the sidewalk and I see a cute straight couple holding hands, I'm not gonna be like, goddamn heteronormativity at them. I really do though, hate straight people. Goddamn breeders. I love how my people came up with a term for normal people that's actually like really offensive. It's like referencing the fact that straight people are to blame for overpopulation. And it's true too. And they're goddamn lucky for all us queer ass motherfuckers adopting all their unwanted kids. No, I really just hate the straight girls I've slept with. You know, because they're always just like, well, I would feel weird, I wouldn't know what to do. And I'm like, really? I just went down on you for like 45 minutes and you still don't know what to do? Or they're like, well, I'm just too tired. And I'm like, yeah, you're too fucking tired after all the work I just fucking did. I really haven't had the best of luck with women though, so far in my life. I always thought that if there was anyone I would want to date, it would be myself. Because I'm really good looking, I'm really good at doing it. And one time I did actually meet a girl who was a lot like me. Her name was Sierra. And she looked a lot like me, kind of had similar interests, and so I was like, I'm gonna get on that. So I started courting her, because I'm very traditional. And after a few times of hanging out, like I could start to tell it wasn't really going where I wanted it to go. So I decided to tell her that I wanted to do weird things on her vagina. And she said, I'm sorry, I only date girls. Get it? Because I'm a girl. Only dates girls. But no, the first girl that I slept with was Nikki, and we were going at it pretty good there for like a week. But then one night she was like, "I'm sorry, hon, I'm kind of in the mood for dick tonight." I don't have one of those. Then there was Alex. She decided while we were together that she was asexual. That was really great for my self-esteem. Then there was Emma, who didn't really understand the concept of monogamy. And then there was Heather. We were engaged. It was going really good, but like we were just watching Bones every day. But then we ran out of Bones episodes to watch. So it all kind of downhill from there. And then 8 months after I broke up with her, I got her name tattooed on my wrist. Because I cling on to things. Then after Heather, there was Harmony. She was straight. And also there was Brittany. But she's dead now. Alright, my time is up. Thank you.
Give it up for Stacey.